Close. And yeah, that's right. I gotta change the thumbnail. Edit. Details. New thumbnail. I should make a separate playlist for In Stars in Time. Okay, so are we ready? Saved. Views, put you there. Minimize you. Maximize you. All of that. Okay, I think now we are ready to start the live stream. So we will do that. That. Done. Save. Full. Begin. And close you. Wait, actually, and hello, hello. And then we send out this. There we go. Alrighty. After all of that setup, I am ready to start. Continue. Hello, everyone. Okay, quick intro. Welcome back to In Stars and Time. I'm not 100% sure how much we're going to get done in this stream, but the number one thing I want to get done first is to figure out what's the deal with this coin. Oh, actually, instead, the first thing I want to get figured out is I want to talk to you, Loop. Hi, Stardust. So, got any theories about the loops I'm trapped in? Why would I? Your name is literally Loop. Siffrin is so done today. Siffrin is a mood right now. Oh, stars above, it is. But just because I call myself Loop doesn't mean I know anything. I'm just bad at names. Ah, wonderful. Be quiet, phone. One second. Oop, there we go. Okay, from the top. But I'll see what I can do. What's your question? Do you know anything that could help? Such a broad question, Stardust. As I've told you before, I know as much as you do right now. How can that be? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Aren't you here to help me? Why don't you know more about the loops you're supposed to help me with? Don't you tee me? Aw. Come on, Loop, stop holding out on me. I still don't have a good answer for you, Stardust. Isn't it already nice that you have me to talk about those loops? I mean, like, after loop 39, I don't think it's that great. You could be alone, stuck with only your tiny brain for company, with no one to talk to. Okay. Well, why don't we summarize what we know about those loops? We might find something out. Okay. Nothing better to do, you suppose. So, you're currently stuck in a time loop for some unknown reason. The loop starts when you wake up in Dormont. This is an awesome recap, by the way. I did not plan this at all. And seems to end when you talk to the head house maiden. Unless I die first or touch a tear. Yes. Maybe the loop considers getting frozen in time by those tears a sort of death? But why aren't you looping back when you get frozen in battle? It's true. Maybe because there's still a chance I can get out? Isn't it because... I thought the tears worked differently than an actual time-freeze skill. Is that so? Well, you're the one getting frozen, so you know. So, you loop if something keeps you from advancing in some way. I wonder if other things would count as keeping you from advancing. Like what? Like, what if we cut off your legs? Would you immediately loop back? Oh, Jesus. Oh no. Don't do that. You can't advance if you have no legs, right? Jesus. I got dark really quickly, okay. I'd rather not test that one. Aw, but understandable. But it is interesting, though. What makes the loop actually loop? Well, previously, Siffrin got really upset and totally wrecked a sadness. And after seeing, you know, the reactions from everyone, there was a loop that triggered from that. I mean, technically, Siffrin could have still advanced from that moment, but... I'm almost 100% sure at this point that Siffrin is, like, subconsciously causing the loops in some way. Maybe, does the loop consider talking to the head housemaiden something that keeps you from advancing somehow? So maybe that shouldn't be the goal anymore. What did advancing even mean then? Towards what goal? Is there something that happens when you talk to the head housemaiden that makes a certain goal impossible to accomplish? As you found out, all of this might be the work of Timecraft, a power that should be impossible to use. But you and the king are somehow able to manipulate it. Am I manipulating Timecraft if I can't control it? But you can, can't you? You can more or less control where you come back. Except when you talk to the head housemaiden, it seems, which brings you back to the start. But just being able to loop back in time and avoid death might count as you being able to use Timecraft. But if Timecraft is supposed to be too dangerous to even use, how did I get that power? How do I use that power without dying, more specifically? And how can you break the loop for good? Yes, those are the big questions, aren't they? I do wonder about the limitations of your powers still. What makes you actually loop? Somehow, I feel like finding out more about that would be useful. Stardust, we've been talking for a while, so maybe not right now, but when you have some time, will you hang out with me for a bit? Oh, we're gonna hang out with Loop now? Sure. Maybe, in a bit. Hang out? I have a theory I'd like to test. You gonna cut off my legs? And we haven't spent any time together, Stardust. I'm lonely. I want to have a long conversation with someone, anyone. I want to hang out. Again, it doesn't have to be right now. Our little hangout time might last a while. Maybe even longer than the rest of the day. I'm sure you have plans for this loop, so I can't wait until you have time. Okay? I thought your loop would like to test about the loops. Might be useful. Start to loop and hang out with them when you have time. Yay! I'll be waiting, Stardust. In the meantime, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Yes, you can help me by answering a question that was supposedly blurred out. So last stream, we met a certain someone called the Change God, and I had a question about Mirabelle's statue. I see. You went to Mirabelle's statue? I saw that. I wanted to ask you about it. I couldn't see you very well. I saw you go to the statue and ask your housemaiden to touch it. And then poof, nothing. Ah, so you don't even know. I think you were talking to someone. Yeah, the Change God. What? You tell Lupa how you and Mirabelle talk to the Change God. Well, putting aside the Change God knows you're looping and thinks it's funny to watch aside, it's so nice that the Change God talked to your housemaiden. She was thinking she was a bad believer because she doesn't feel romantic or sexual attraction. Isn't it nice to know some god out there doesn't care about that sort of thing? Especially the Change God. Kind of freeing. Your housemaiden got some closure. Yeah, but then she like immediately forgot, cause she forgot the thing. Whatever, it's fine. I guess she forgets all the time, cause time loop, but whatever. Even if she doesn't remember, yeah. You nod. So they think it's funny, huh? Oops, swears under their breath. You're angry too, but you just breathe and move on. Well, neat. You got to meet God. That sounds neat. And I guess that's the end of that. I guess so. I don't know if there's more dialogue if I go back there. I kind of don't want to test it. Can I ask you about my coin? Can I fix a knife? I already did that. At the end, Isabu. Maybe I can talk to you about Isabu. Oh, the thing he said he'd tell you at the end of your journey. He mentions he wants to tell you something when you go to sleep at the clock tower. That's probably it. But someone interrupted him just to tell you, unfortunate. I've seen this dialogue already. If only there was a way to make sure he wouldn't be interrupted. Maybe you'd finally get to hear what he had to say. We've talked about it before, and maybe I did that. There's nothing new there. Okay. For some reason, even though I already selected this, it's not grayed out. So let me see what this says. You know how to sharpen the key knife now. Find the sharpening stone floor 1, key knife on floor 5. Maybe this is just a refresher, because I've already sharpened the key knife. Battling the king easier? Yeah, that's a little bit easier. What's really easy is that I can make the king vulnerable to all types of attacks. I want to see what this coin's all about. Maybe if I... because this coin has been like a big mystery across this playthrough. So let me see. Where is it? Pockets. Souvenir, silver coin. Roll a coin around your pocket. Are you rolling that coin again? There we go. You've kept it this whole time. It's just pathetic now. Shut up. What? I got an achievement. What's the achievement? Steam. Show Loop a souvenir. The achievement says no thanks, Stardust. You remember. Oh, here we go. Before you became stuck in time, you passed through a little town for supplies. Everyone had things to do, but you were so stupidly hungry you could barely think. So you stopped at a Hang on, I'm gonna try my best to pronounce this. Boulanger? Yeah? Yeah? Sure. Nearby. The Boulanger was an old man, but strong. Looked like he woke up smiling every day, even then with the threat of the king looming over everyone. Wordlessly, you pointed at a croissant, showing some coins. Silently smiling, he got you your pastry, took your money, gave you 1 silver piece of money back. You both said thank you at the same time, and you both froze. Apart from Issa and Mira, you have the same accent. You all have very different ways of speaking the same language. Makes sense as you all come from different places. Through your travels, you met a lot of people with Mira and Issa Vigardian's accent. A few with Bonnie's coastal accent, and even fewer with Odile's Caboan accent. But your accent stayed unique, foreign. The Boulanger's accent was the same as yours. Without breaking eye contact, the old man grabbed your arm. His eyes were stunned, fearful, hopeful, and he said, "Young one, where are you from?" And you couldn't answer. There was no way you could answer. How could you answer? Did he know? Did he remember? Could he answer? Was he asking you? Haunting you? Could he remember the lights still? The shapes they cut in the darkness? Their stories? Did they beat in his chest still? Were they still warming up his heart? Could he speak them and everything into existence? Did he say it? Let the words out? Did he remember? Did he remember? Did he remember? If the Boulanger is running. You could see the night sky dotted with lights, but your chest was empty. When you ran back, you thought about how you'll always forget about the things you love. It's an immutable fact. But you don't want to forget about your family members either, ever. 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 Ever, ever. No matter what, you'd make sure that you would always remember. You ate the croissant. You got back to everyone else. It didn't taste like anything. Huh. Find out about the incident. Ooh. Crazy. Now I know why people wanted me to mess with the coin. Okay, a couple of things I want to do. No. Here. Actually, I wonder, will that change this dialogue, actually? Let me try this again. Hey, wanna buy something? Your only silver coin, one of those. This is a different guy, I'm assuming, from the story. What a way to start the episode, I know, right? That was like a long time, like I was trying to like get that to happen for a long time. I didn't know what to expect, but people have been telling me for several episodes to try and do something with the coin. I finally got it. I don't think there's any new dialogue here. It's like, doesn't look like it. Okay. Do I go talk to Loop or do I look around? Let me get some defense, I guess. You actually feel a little stronger. You pinch yourself. Barely hurts. I don't feel pain anymore. Oh, save. Oof, been playing for 20 hours. Not the statue and turn back. Here, let me try some fishing, I guess. I am fishing. You look like someone who would like fishing. Would you like to fish for a bit? Yes. Fishing time. You didn't catch anything. Dang it. Well, not like that was surprising. I can't wait until I get the fish ending. What is there to do? Well, seriously, on the bench, they get papers. Hi, Siffrin. Do you need anything? Questions? Nope. Is this the library? Yes, it is. Hi. Welcome to the library. Collection. No, you can't really help. Dang, I guess really, the only thing extra that we can do is go hang out with Loop, so I guess I'll do that. Loop time. Hello. Hi, Stardust. I feel like I see you pretty often. Are you sure you don't have anything better to do? I don't know, maybe. If I was in your place, which I'm not, I'd spend my time in the house forever, getting stronger and stronger. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? We can hang out now. Oh? Our theory hangout? Yes. But we can't actually hang out right now. It'd be pretty useless. So how about you come back here early tomorrow after you're done acting things out at the clock tower? Wait, want me to sneak out? And spend a loop with me? Yes! Huh, that would mean that Siffrin would just disappear before they have to go into the house. Oh, I think I know. I think I know what Loop's planning. I think I know. I think. Because, yeah, like, what would happen if Siffrin just didn't go? Well, like, what would happen? What if I just don't go? What if I just don't show up? What if I just leave? We always go to the house after the clock tower. If you're not here, what will everyone do? What will everyone think? They'll think you just left. Does it matter what they think? They'll forget it all in your next loop after all. It matters. I'll remember. So you won't do it? So you won't come and hang out with little old me? Might as well. You gotta try new stuff. Otherwise, just perpetual, like, repetitiveness. I'll come over. Yeah, sure, fine. Neat. I'll see you soon then. Alrighty. Spend the rest of the night with everyone. Oh, I don't even get a chance to do anything else. Early in the morning while everyone is still asleep. Well, technically, Mirabelle does give everyone an out. I guess that there would be a chance for Siffrin to say, hey guys, I'm not going tomorrow. And then just leave. You don't have to sneak out necessarily. I mean, I guess it's better to, well, I don't know. You quietly slip away and head to the favorite tree. Okay, so there is one more thing I can do with the coin. Okay. Alrighty, okay, there's one more thing with the coin. Okay. But you can't see Loop anywhere. Huh. Up there, Stardust, up there! Up where? Did Loop go back to their home or something? You look up. Loop is waving in from the top of the tree. I'm here! Come and join me, Stardust. How? Oh, come on. Just climb the tree. I know you can do it. You saw I climb the tree. Ah, isn't it pretty, Stardust? We're so high up. You can see the house from here. Everyone will be inside the house soon. Or they might come looking for Siffrin. You try not to think about it. Thank you for coming to today's Loop hangout. If you hang out with me, it'll take some time and, well, you know how it goes. Yeah, we'll just see what happens, I guess, if Siffrin just doesn't go. I sure do. I haven't actually prepared anything to talk about. So, tell me about yourself, Stardust. Really? I'd rather not. Huh? Why not? Don't you already know me? Like, can't you, like, read my thoughts and stuff? Yeah. It just feels like it. You know too much about me. You knew my name. You know how I think. You knew me before we even met, didn't you? Kind of. Kind of. Do I know you? Oh. No, you don't know me. Don't worry, your memory isn't failing you this time. When we met under the favorite tree, that was the very first time we've ever seen each other. That's so. So then, is that why you're helping me? Because you know me? Oh. Not really. When I decided to help you, you were not a factor in the slightest. You are now, I suppose. But does that mean you actually believe me? Siffrin might, but I don't. I don't trust Loop. I don't trust Loop for a second. When I say I'm here to help, you don't think I'm lying and I'm actually the one trapping you here or whatever. You really believe that I'm here to help you? I don't think that Loop is the one necessarily trapping me here. But I mean, I mean, technically, this whole time, Loop has been helping me, so I guess, sure, yeah, you're here to help. But I definitely think there's still stuff you're just not telling me, just because, I don't know, you're trolling. Oh. You always surprise me, Stardust. I know I wouldn't believe myself if I was in your place. Maybe time has made me more jaded than you are. Yeah, this is... If I think of jaded characters, Loop is definitely the most jaded. But it's fine. Whether you believe me or not, I'm here to help you. So you can escape this loop. So you believe it's possible? For me to escape? Of course. Why would I be here otherwise? I'm trapped here with you, after all. I want to escape just as much as you do. I know how it feels, you know. To be stuck somewhere, with no hope of escape. Forced to relive the exact same events over and over. Taking any deviation as a sign that things are finally going to change. That everything will be okay. And finding yourself trapped still. Look at me, talking and talking. Don't pay attention to me. I'm doing fine. Loop laughs sadly and looks at the house in the distance. Tell me about yourself, Loop. I'd rather not. Tee. Loop winks and blows you a kiss. Despite yourself, you laugh. You hear Loop laugh softly as well. Say, Stardust, that reminds me. I can't believe your first death was being crushed by the very first trap. That death was scripted, okay? I checked all of the pillars. That death was scripted. How embarrassing! You and Loop animatedly talk about the different things you've done during your loops. It's nice to be able to talk about them with someone. You talk and talk until the sun has risen high above you in the sky. Ah, it'll happen soon now. But well, that's what we're gonna find out. The theory crafting part of our hangout session, of course. You open your mouth to ask, and then... Whoa. Oof. You heard a horrible sound. Your head. You saw something. I'm glad you decided to spend some time with me, Stardust. Sorry it's going to end with this. I thought maybe it wouldn't happen, but... See that light in the distance? It's from the king's floor. I see it every time you get far enough to fight him. His first attack. The king's first attack. How long have you been talking to Loop? Who was the king attacking? Who was he? The king doesn't attack or do anything until you get to him. He would only attack if someone... I could feel it every time. Whatever he does makes you see something, doesn't it? Something awful. Something so terrible that it's enough to bring anyone close enough to their knees. Stars, I wonder who he attacked. Probably the head housemaiden, maybe? Can't even hear Loop speak. Friends. They were against the king. Oh, okay, no, it was just the friend. Dang, they got to him quick. They got to the king very quickly. Or maybe they were just talking for a long time. You know how to survive his first attack, you found out, but didn't I tell Mirabelle about the shield this time around? Thought I did, but maybe they needed more than the shield. You hear someone cry out. You look at Loop. Loop is just looking at you, not saying anything. There's no pity in their gaze, no sadness, just some slight impatience, like, did you figure it out yet? Did you figure out what made the king attack just now? There's only one answer, Stardust. Just figure it out already so we can move on. Who was the king fighting? Who did the king just kill? Did you figure it out yet? Did you? Start screaming. Because you weren't there. They died because you weren't there. They're gone because you weren't there. You clutch your head, your hair, your stomach. You weren't there. Because of you, they're gone. Gone because of you, because of you. Well, sheesh. On your knees, you breathe harshly in and out. It's not working. You can't take a full breath. Can't. Hit the ground with your fist. Why? Loop doesn't answer. Did you know this would happen? Which part? You looping back or your party dying? I had a suspicion about the former. I was certain about the latter. Oh no. You. Oh no. Loop is looking straight at you. They don't even seem to care that you drew out your dagger. Somehow this calms you down. If I tell you to breathe, will you? You breathe slowly, in and out. What was that for? For funsies, of course. You take a step forward. And because I was curious to know how the loops work. Aren't you? How the loops work. Yeah, that's true, actually. Huh, that's interesting. So we looped back because our party failed, but not because Siffrin died necessarily. How could what just happened teach you anything about the loops? Think, Stardust. Why did you loop back just now? Because the king won, isn't it? Why would the king winning make you loop? You don't immediately loop back when the second you and your party lose, don't you? I kind of do, though. Not necessarily. I mean, you have a chance to, like, be incapacitated. You have a chance to tell Bonnie to run away. No, Stardust. You loop when you die. No, it takes a little bit. You loop when you die, Stardust. The fact that the king wins is irrelevant. But you didn't die just now, didn't you? So why did you loop? Because my party died. Or maybe it's because Mirabelle died? But it's the same with the head housemaiden. You don't die when you talk to her, so what makes you loop? You loop when the head housemaiden talks to you, and you loop just now. Why? Don't you think this would be important to figure out? Maybe someone from the party is also connected to the loops. Loop's right. There have been other times you looped back without dying too, but what could be the reason? I wasn't lying when I said I wanted to spend time with you. We never got the opportunity to really talk after all. But yes, I figured this would happen. I won't say sorry, so you can't stop waiting for it. You don't answer. Yeah, whatever, fine. Well, it looks like that's all you can find out about the loops for now. But you can still find out more about the king, can't you? I'll be ready to help you out next loop. But for now, I think we both need some time. Come back next loop, Stardust. Just walk away. Hey, Mirabelle. Hi, Siffrin. Do you need anything? No new dialogue with Mira, so no. What was the open phrase for this one? Change, right? Yeah, there we go. Line on the barrel, long thingy thing inside. We got the long thingy thing. Hey, Bonnie. Bonnie! Hey, friend. What you want? I help you, help me. I don't want your help. Help with anything. You don't, I don't. I've done this before. Your favorite foods? I do. You love rice. And you love pineapples. And you love samosas. Which samosas? I bet you don't even know that. Which samosas are my favorite? Without cheese, with potatoes. Oop. There we go. Our favorite foods. Remember them all. You do pay attention to me. Yes, I do. Da-ba-da-ba-da. Help me with something. Yes. I have time. Come on. Zone out. Yes. Let's see. I mean, what I got from that experiment with Loop is that one of my party members is also tied to the loops in some way. I mean, I think it would be Mira, right? I mean, because she has like powers from the head housemaiden, and whenever I talk to the head housemaiden, I loop back. So maybe I love this moment. I'm just like, hey, which one will you choose? Hey, look at the pile of papers. Oh, and then the battle theme starts playing. What do you know? Answer me! I'll kill you! You're choosing someone for something, right? Seems important. Maybe I can help. I suppose you must have more experience than I do. Well, you're wrong. I have 0 experience. Because I'm just like you, Mirabelle. Thank you, Siffrin. I can take some time. Yes, yes, yes. I know. I have time now. Now I'm gonna do this. Sit down next to me, okay? And yes, I will zone out. And Odile next. Where's Odile? I think Odile is over. For some reason I always have trouble finding Odile. The door seems to be locked. Those weird locks. There's still a couple of doors that I don't know the open phrase for. Just strange, because I feel like I would have figured those out by now, but I guess not. That's... those are locks. Didn't I already get this? Oh no, we looped back. True. Wait, or did we? Wait, what? Hang on. My clueless? Nope, I got the long thingy thing already. I guess this locked because I did the thing? I don't know. Oh wait, is Isabu even here? Can I hang out with Isabu? Because yeah, Isabu wasn't there, so I might not be able to do the thing. I might not be able to get Isabu's thing. That's concerning. Isabu's not there. The library. There we go, there's a dial. No dial. Oh, Siffrin, you look rested. Blah, 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 blah. Help you with anything? If Isa isn't by the Fey retreat, check to the north. Thank you, Noah. I will. Yes. Over and over again. Yes, I will. I will help you read a book, Odile. And then zone out, yes. Okay, so there's all 3 regular party members. There you are, Isa. But wait, because if I talk to Isa, it'll immediately end the day. And I'll have to... here, let me just double check to see if I have this. Yes, I have my buff from the statue. Okay, is there anything else I need to do in town first? Maybe I can talk to Loop one more time, just to see... You don't want to talk to Loop right now? Okay, fine. Fine, we'll go back into the house. And we'll be thorough. Oh, I think Loop did say, hey, try and get super strong. So I guess I could do that. I could do some XP farming, or I could do party XP farming, because I got that one... I got that one memory. Memory of family. XP 2 times for everyone except Siffrin. That's pretty good. Boop. Hi again, Sif. What's up? Hey, I finished helping everyone out. Huh? That's cool. Did see you running around earlier. Looked fun. Right. Does anyone need help? Open anything? Yes. Yes, Isabu. I will help you sit underneath the stars. Yep, go to the clock tower immediately. Yes, I will. Hang out with Isabu. I'm ready now. Follow me, Sif. Yes, I will zone out. And here we are. How's this gate? Play with the orb. How's this gate, huh? It's bigger than I thought. Get out of here. There we go. Wonder what's the story with those orbs. Or if they even matter to the story. Your fighter learned how to use We Will Win Again. Where's the... Wait. Wait, am I... Oh, okay, wrong hallway. This is not the death corridor. Sadness, huh? Here again. Stay silent and skip. Let's just defeat it, yeah. So this time around, I think I'll try and... Because Siffrin's like super strong right now, and I'm not worried about Siffrin at all. So I think what we'll try to do is we'll try to use Siffrin to get everyone else to like really high level. And see if that helps at all. That was a waste, but it's fine. Rock 3. Nice critical hits. Doubled for everyone else. Da-ba-da. Another sadness. Sure. Why do you survive on 1 HP? Thought it was about to happen again. 400 XP. Save. Still thinking about how Mirabelle's statue of the Change God was the only one that wasn't destroyed. All the other Change God statues were destroyed, so I wonder. Closet full of boxes and papers, bell pendant. Flyers, they say house change open. Come and see what you can do for the community and what the community can do for you. Some people with sparkling eyes holding hands drawn on it. Yeah, I drew those a few years ago to get people to come to the house. A little embarrassing now. One of those people she drew looks like the head housemaiden. I do this. Da-ba-da-ba-da. Boop. Start walking away. Let's go, everyone. Nothing to see there, just a giant rock. And boop. Wait, this one first. Smash. Buff. Get to attack again. Give turn to Isabu. Because Isabu got the rock attacks. Get it, Bonnie. Yeah! Bonnie actually hit. Oh, here we go. Breathe in and out. 450 XP. The amount of experience is going up, so I wonder if I keep defeating sadnesses, will the XP go up exponentially? $500 XP. Hello. Ow. Owie. Get it, Bonnie. Dang it, Bonnie. Yeah. Try again. Yeah, got the final hit. Good job, Bonnie. Oh, it's only 300 now. Okay. Get you. Anvil, sharpening stone forge. Get the sharpening stone. Wonderful. Good job, Bonnie. Difference now 66. Huh. Learn the new craft skill. Regenerate. Why isn't everyone else leveling up? You need 2,000 more to level up. You need 1,700. You need 1,700. What does regenerate do? Is that another healing spell? Yes, it is. For 3 turns, a family member regenerates 10% of HP every turn. 5-turn cooldown. Huh. Interesting. So it's like a heal over time. Hello, pizza. Door's locked. I know there's an achievement for getting the party leveled up all the way, but I wonder if, like, it's going to be needed. Sif, did something happen? What? What do you mean? Did you drink a special tonic or something? You seem, well, so graceful, right? I knew I wasn't imagining it. You're walking in a cool way. Like a dancer or something. You usually feel like a tiny fennec fox, but you feel more like a panther right now. Yeah, I'm like 20 levels above all of you. And the way you defeated the last few sadnesses we've seen, that was impressive. Whoa. Time to get serious, you know? Yeah. Time to get serious. I will show the king my true power. I'll show them all. And then no one will ever make fun of me again for being barely taller than a preteen. What the heck is happening? I'm the same height as you, Mira. Oh. Oh, that's weird. The dialogue was like shaking, so I thought like I was hallucinating or something. Mirabelle looks at your heeled shoes. Haha. Then at her flat boots. Siffrin, you got the pumps on? You can't say that. That's so? Ouch. Yeah, Belle. Where it hurts. Are you really moving differently, though? Yeah, you're like 20 levels above everyone. That's kind of the point why I'm trying to level up everyone else. Come to think of it, your family members do feel slower than you now. Clumsier. How long have you been in there compared to them? Yeah, like more than 20 levels. I see. I got like worried for a second because like usually the what's it called, the vibrating text means that something weird's happening. But yeah, okay, so back to leveling up the party. I guess I don't really need to pay attention to typing, or maybe I do, I don't know. Alright, send it back to Siffrin. I meant to do this attack. Oof, 1,000 damage. 510 this time. But yeah, as I was saying before, I wonder if there is like a legitimate reason why I should level up the party. I think there is. I think Loop said to do that, but I'm not really sure if I want to spend the time to do that unless I know for a fact that I need to. We need some heals going on. Oh, it's all party members. Okay. I thought it was just one. That's pretty good, actually. Oop. Paper attack. Another paper attack. Then Siffrin, hit it with your paper attack. There we go. Isabu's now 46. Weak. I'll pick them up. Salty broths. Here, the change god's been destroyed. Converted full of various board games. Cutlery and kitchen utensils. Nothing new there. What's over here? Some books. Spooky. I don't think there's anything new in here. No, dang it. Yeah, well, I guess yes. I need to fight as many enemies as possible. Never get what Siffrin's attack portrait is supposed to be? You mean like that? You talking about that portrait? Paper attack. Mirabelle's now 46. Actually, I should probably look up really quick, like, what is the level cap? Let me see, just 2 seconds. Stars. I'm level. Here we go. Oof, apparently the level cap is 75. That's gonna be a little daunting. I don't know if I want to do that in this stream. I think, especially if I don't know if it's possible or if it's like required to do. Hey, Mr. Hands. It's always a jump scare when I see this enemy. Yeah, here we go, let's do this. And do that. Sheesh, this thing is fast. Every time leveling up that much isn't tied to the story progression at all. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Different attacks portrait. I'm pretty sure Siffrin just throws up like a scissors sign. I think that's what they all do, because like it's like their primary like craft type. So like right now I'm gonna use scissors 3 attack with Odile, but Odile puts up her palm because even though she's using a scissors type attack, she's like more of like a paper craft type person, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird that a person who's more like paper craft oriented can use like scissors types attacks. Well, with Siffrin, it looks kind of like Siffrin's throwing up a peace sign, but it's like what they're actually doing is like just making a scissors with their hands. Like here, Siffrin. Like, because Siffrin is primarily a scissors type, they throw up the scissors sign. and they do a lot of critical damage. There we go. Okay, so if leveling up is not tied to the story progression and it's only for an achievement, or maybe it's for something else, I'm not sure. Maybe. What just happened? Oh, okay. There we go. I forgot about this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Keep Isaboo from running into the life. Breathing. Okay, so this was a cutscene. This tells you about the tears again. Yeah. So now I'll just avoid them from now, and I'll just only attack the mini boss sadnesses. What type were you? You were a... Now let's just try this. Oof. It's a good thing I got that defense boost. Go ahead, heal Odile, and different. Hit another scissors attack, and then Odile can hit with the scissors 3. Get it, Bonnie. Last hit. So close, but it's fine. Oh, one more. Yeah, I love when Bonnie gets the last hit. There we go. Starcrest. And then we use the Starcrest. Dang it. Yeah, Bonnie. Dang it, Bonnie. One more. Yeah. Nice. Man, what's Bonnie's XP at? That's what I want. Starcrest. You have Starcrest. So use Starcrest. Yes. Worked. Bye-bye, tears. Okay, Siffrin. I've done this like 3 times now. It's like, come on. So we're gonna go slowly, and then we're just not gonna hit the thing. We're just gonna sideways, and then, of course, like always, Siffrin just hits the thing. Hit your hip into the counter and bite your lip really hard. You hit the counter back. Oh, bad counter. Let's beat it up. Isaboo and Bonnie kick the counter too. You feel better. No matter how many times we beat the king, we always lose to the counter boss. Siffrin keeps hitting their hip on the counter. I don't get it. No time. Let's see. Is there anything else I can think of to try on... I'm just gonna walk away from this. Ow. Leave. So if we don't need to level up the party, then we won't spend the time to do it. But dang it. What else can we do for this loop? You know what I could do, actually? Escape. What I'll do to counteract the whip. Let me do this. Memory of sadnesses. They're scared of you. Sadnesses will flee from you. Good. That'll help. Ah, run away in fear. I already been in this room. What's over here? Something here. Expired. Open the drawer. Broken egg key. Yes. Someone's drawer. There was a thing about the king, something about reading something, and the king not being a guardian. Let's pick a random card. Someone walking on the sky and offering flowers to sky people. It's upside down. Man is touching the ground and giving flowers to normal people. The bottom says 6 of Pentacles. Got the drawn card. Notes. Tearing, on it. What's this? Papers. You never looked at them very closely before, have you? Take a step forward. Oh yeah, that's right. There was I completely forgot. There was an article in the news paper that yeah, Mirror. Okay. Holy crap. I literally walked back into this room on a whim. I was not thinking about that point at all. I randomly decided to walk back in and see what the thing on the wall said. Okay, it's a good thing I did that. I'm accidentally doing the right thing. Okay. Oh, so many articles about the king. His conquest was slow enough that the Guardian press had time to write about him. I remember that. But there's no one to write them now. We'll start reading random articles. This article's about his slow march to Dormont's house. This one's about him probably being from another country than Vagardian. Huh? He really isn't Vagardian then. Oh, apparently not. This article says there's no record of him anywhere. Up until he appeared out of thin air sometime in his adulthood. Looks like he lived in the city of Corbeau for a few years before he became the king. So he was a traveler, like Fryn and Dial? Please don't compare us to him, thank you. Did talk about Vagardians before. He really liked Vagard. That's why he's doing all this. He doesn't want Vagard to change. So he wants to freeze Vagard in time forever. The way he phrased it, it did seem like he thought of Vagardians as people other than himself. And he said he thought of Vagard as welcoming. Always willing to welcome people in. Even someone with no name, no home to speak of. You should go and ask the king where he's from later. Oh, this article is about his fashion sense. Huh? From what I've heard, he does have a very distinctive hairstyle. He doesn't have any hair, or none that we can see. This article is more about his armor, actually. They even included a sketch. Look. Oh, look at that. It's pretty spot on. Huh, well, it's very shiny, I suppose. Very imposing. Something that caught your attention, though. Crown, his shoulder parts, the patterns. The patterns. Patterns? On his chest and gauntlets, you mean? Just a weird lozenge? Is that what that word is? Lozenge? What's so weird about that? Those are stars. Stars? What's a star? The dots in the sky. Siff and I were looking at them yesterday, remember? Oh. This article here does mention his speech mannerisms. Stars and sky-related things seem to be something he comes back to often. Stars, huh? What could be interesting about them? Stars. Is there somewhere in the house where you could find out more about them? I mean, there's the observatory, but we can't go to the observatory because that'll lock us in. Right? Yeah, because if we go to the observatory and look at the stars, that'll lock us in this time loop, right? Yes, so much hair, it's practically all you can see. Oh yeah, that's right. There are a bunch of little hairs that are spread throughout the castle or the house. That's right. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. There's like hair everywhere. I'm on the first floor now, so I completely forgot. It's you see the hair like higher up, I think. That doesn't mean you can't go there, just that you can't go to the king in the same loop. Oh. True, true. So the king is a foreigner, not from Vagard, but the king idolizes the Vagardian people because they're so welcoming. Doesn't really give us that much of an idea of who the king is specifically. Aside from, the king being not from Vagard. Well, darn. The reason why I'm kind of bummed out is because I have new things I can ask the king, but I also can't go see the king. I'm gonna have to make another trip around is what honestly, I'm gonna have to make another trip anyway, because that's kind of the nature of the game, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. Instructions on how to craft candles. Oh, is this the craftology book? Pearson Craft. I think I've already looked at this. I think I've already learned about Timecraft. You know this already. Okay, stay silent. Yeah. I already learned a little bit about Timecraft from here. You like being able to be near them and not have to contribute to the conversation. Being silent and surrounded by people you like is nice. Yes, it is. So I guess the question is, which do we do first? Do we do the king or do we do the observatory? I guess observatory, because technically that will be faster. Wait, what? You were supposed to run away from me. I have no idea what happened because I literally looked away for half a second. I'm almost dead now. Yeah, let's get rid of you. Zaboo attack. Dead. And let me heal myself. There we go. Okay, so let's continue forward. Okay, boss fight time. Why can I not skip this? I know what craft type beats what. It doesn't matter, because Odao can make every enemy weak to different craft types. I guess I'll use rock anyway, because why not? Ow. Smash. Oh wait, I don't think that works with this boss. Or maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Let's buff everyone. Turn it up. Turn it up, Isaboo. Kaboom! Enemy wicked all craft types for 7 turns. You know what? Let's just shield everybody just for the heck of it. And, yes. I guess we'll speed everyone up too, because why not? Ow. Smash. Well, darn it. I guess that doesn't work. Yep, oh well. We have to use this now. Just makes it weak. I forgot this one specifically has like a mechanic to make it immune to attacks. There's a difference between being defensive against the type and being completely immune to it. I see now. This should do some good damage. There we go. Could probably give it to Isabu, but oh well. I guess we'll heal Isabu, because why not? Pockets. That. And this should be able to do that. Get some buff again. And then that should almost. And then Isabu can finish it off. Well, we can all finish it off. Or maybe not. That's fine. There we go. Alright, let's go to that observatory. Let us do some observing. Wait, what happened? Oh, this is new dialogue, isn't it? Dang it. Not anymore, madame. It's over between us. We are friends no more. Uh-huh. Huh? Is that new? That is new. My exact same reaction. Is that the first time she said this? What was the coin flip about, madame? Well. One moment. Okay. Okay, we're back. Sorry, there was a knock at the door. Okay, so yeah, that was new dialogue. Interesting. What shall I choose this time? I don't think I've ever had a onigiri. Anything different? Like Bonnie sad. Yes, thank you, snack leader. Oh, my mouse is still in the window. There we go. After eating your snacks, everyone's health was restored. Let's see if there's any new dialogue when talking to people. That's stupid. We can't be friends. That'd be like being friends with your mom or your sister. Which one is Mira? Belle's kind of like a cool sister. The one who'd give me sweets when I ask. Unlike my actual older sister who sucks. I hope I didn't make Bonnie upset earlier. You both look Bonnie's way. Bonnie's stuffing their cheeks happily. Never mind. Hey, Sif. Let me guess. You're still hungry. I can see it on your face. Want half of this cookie? Isabu waves a cookie at you. You really would. Yes, please, Mr. Amazing, Wonderful, Funny, Buff Isabu. Huh? What? Isabu was so surprised by what you said. He destroyed the cookie he was holding into 1,000 crumbs. No, Isabu, no. Not the cookie. Sif, you can't just say that. I have the heart of a delicate maiden, you know. You have to be careful with me. Yeah, you feel awful about the cookie, too. Not the cookie. I hope everyone is alright. The people in Dormont, people in the house. Let's do the people in Dormont this time. Yes, but the King's curse probably got to them already. It was so close when we arrived a few days ago. Even if we decided to go back, there'd be nothing to come back to. All we can do now is... Tell me a joke, Siffrin, please. Get my mind off of things. I'll tell you a joke, but you have to promise not to say the punchline first. I had a meeting with a plum today. Plum? Like the fruit? Yes, that meeting was fruitful. You finished the joke quickly to make sure she wouldn't finish it herself. What? Oh, fruitful. I guess that's funny. That's the way. You gotta get your jokes out quick. Everyone is healed. Family members' craft skill and experience has been recorded for this location. Yes, save progress. Such a nice little detail that everyone's now called family members instead of party members. Yes, onward. Onward to, now the question is the observatory on the second floor or the third floor? I think it might be on the third floor. What's this? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on the third floor. Key, pick the key, taped underneath the thing. Rock key. Statue. Notes about the king. Head houseman has been looking for more information about him. Nothing new there. You wonder if calling him king might have been notoriety. Yeah, seen this already. Full of boring administrative papers. Bookcases filled with books about various subjects, various boring subjects. You leave the bookcase alone. Haha, take that, subjects. You're boring. Oh no, a giant falling rock. Let's move on. Tea time. Here's the library. Whoa, book disappeared. That was a very weak boo. Yeah, I'm a spooky prankster. Which book was that again? I can't remember. Pick them up. We got 2 sweet tonics. Let's try the secret library. I don't think there's anything in here I need, but we'll just go in anyway, because why not? We'll just see, because why not go into the secret library? Books. Odal's looking intently at the list, as always. Capri's family tale, huh? Interesting. Odal looks your way. Very interesting. You look away. Nothing more to that. Books, no titles. Bookcase full of books. Random color theory. What it means for us and our past. Looks boring and dense. Oh yes, color theory. I think I've heard this already. Both moldy old books. Language. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new in here. Oh well. Boop. Random books, novels. Books should you examine? Steppy cooking. Wonder if there's anything new if I look through these. Let's give it a try. You open the book, no key. Book falls open on a recipe of some kind of cobwine dumplings. Dumplings! I think I've seen this already. Yes, I have. There's probably nothing new with the books. Let's just get the key. What's this? That's a solid object. Crumpled poem on the ground. Pick it up. Get the crumpled poem. Okay, it's an item. Boop. Oops. Walked right into it. Oops. Nothing there. Oh wait, hang on. Tonics. Okay, slowly. While passing through, you take a deep breath, and you quickly poked Odal's side. Beyond throwing you a look, she doesn't react. You try not to smile. Okay, there we go. Slowly but surely, Siffrin appears to be getting over his fear of being touched. At least I think that's what that is. Or no, he's not afraid, he's just not used to it. Here we go. Desk. Here. Up it up a duck. Grab the key. Another sadness. Oof. Get up, Bonnie. Yeah, we healed. And then Isabel. There is now 67. Okay. Key time. Neither of these go to the observatory. Yeah, the observatory is on the 3rd floor, so we gotta go down. Go down for the key. Beauty Alliance. And zip, zip, zip. Give me this. Time. What's this? Notes on safety. Beware of rock. About traps. Nothing more to learn here. Fair enough. Oops. Okay, so I think good now, right? Key time. And then another boss. Okay, that. Let's buff the party, family. And then another one there. Get them both. Dial. Go ahead and use. Let's use that on this one. And then send a turn over to Siffrin. And then we attack this one. Oh, dang it. No, it did a critical. Oh well. That's fine. And then this should win, I think. There we go. Let's see. Let's slowly, just in case there's any more dialogue. Since I know Bonnie is listening, Bonnie's the cutest. And then what do we do after we die? Blah blah blah. And then Bonnie was listening the whole time. I guess nothing. Okay. Get those pineapple slices away from me. I'm allergic. I'll take a fish head, please. You eat the fish head. Machine to the cycles. used to find them disgusting, but someone you knew loved them, so you tried them. Someone you knew? Who? Interesting. After eating your snacks, everyone's health not restored. Let's heal. Or save, rather. Save. Friend, do you see me? I'm gonna touch you now. Bonnie slowly raises their hand and slowly moves it towards your hand and slowly pats your hand. Good kid. You didn't even jump that time. Good job. You did such a good job. Siffrin. You tilt your head. Sorry. I just wanted to say your name. Mira. Siffrin. Mira. Sif. No. Isabeau's like, that's our thing. You stay away from him, Mira. Sif is my Siffrin nickname, Mira. Whoa, Isabeau, calm down. You have to pick another one. Sorry, I won't budge on that. Gem's alive, Isabeau. I mean, what? But you and Siffrin share Mira. Not fair. That's true. Alright, in the spirit of fairness, we can get joint custody of Sif then. You know, I think I'll pick another nickname for Siffrin after all. Sif, thank you for talking to Bon Bon yesterday. Why? Why? Well, because they managed to look you in the eye earlier, that's why. Didn't think it was going to happen anytime soon after the whole incident, I guess. About my eye, you mean? Well, yeah. I always felt like you didn't really care about what happened, but Bon Bon's little, you know? Even if they felt like you didn't blame them for it, it's still a lot of emotions for a kid to handle. But knowing you, you probably thought Bon Bon started hating you for no reason, huh? Figured. I guess I should have talked to you about it, but it didn't feel like my place. That's why I'm glad you two talked yesterday. Good job, Sif. Good job. Here, have a Madeline. You feel patronized. You take the Madeline. You know, Siffrin, this journey has made me feel really older than my years. Having a preteen say they'll do best. Oh, I think I've read this already. Yeah, I've read this already. Okay, let's continue. Let's go. Da-ba-da-ba-da. Yeah, the king is crying. Blah blah blah. That's the king. He's crying. This way first. Because no matter what, we need the star crest. And I think the star crest is in here. No, this is where the thing is. Mirror, homage, picture, nice picture. Oh, wait, I wonder what's that way. Because that way is not, that's another dead end technically, but that's not the observatory. That's something else. I think it's like another storage closet or something. Wrong key. Oops. This, I'm pretty sure, is the way to the observatory. Anything in here I need? We're configuring of the change god. I guess not. Through here. Tea time. What's in here? Closet, open it. The angry key. There we go. Oh wait, oops. There we go. Files. What's this? Empty, clean bed. There's something on it. An animal, but not real. Made of fabric and other things. Usually for kids. Those things have a name. They're stuffed animals, Siffrin. It's a stuffed animal, dummy! Okay, Bonnie, calm down. Oh, guys, Bryn forgot an easy word again. Siffrin. Sif. We really have to do something about this, Siffrin. Did you really forget a basic word like stuffed animal? You're always forgetful, but it's getting worse lately. I use my brain for other things. I mean the word stuffed animal. What do you use the space in your brain for anyway? Puns? Matter of fact, yes. Well, that's fine, but my brain is just stuffed with puns. Huh? Crab! No, I walked right into it. Okay. So... Oh wait, wrong way. Key time. Sadness time. Weird smelly one. Heck. What type was this one? I think it was rock type. Yeah, I was right. Paper Alpha. Okay, Starcrest and... Actually, wait a minute. No, that wouldn't work. Yeah, no. I'm just thinking internally about doing something, but then I realized that it wouldn't work, so I'm not gonna do it. Okay, to the observatory. Use the Starcrest, yes. Okay, let's see. Oh. Whoa! Where are we? There's a big window over there, see? What? Was there a room like this in the house? Yeah, I remember. Someone was working here, studying. It looked like... Sorry, I can't remember. Dots in the sky, though. That's stars. Bonnie learned that earlier. Those are stars, right? Stars, like the king's armor. Indeed. We should look around. Good news, there's no key or knife here, Stardust, but there apparently is more story information, so let's look around. Something's written on them. Looks like a child died to write down, but maybe I can speak? Yes? Looks like a child tried to write down their first word. That sure is awful handwriting. And a determined child. Looks like they tried to write the same word on all those papers. So there's a book in Kabuan open on the table. You all look at Oda. Kabuan book here in Vagard. How rare. The title translates to Colors Through Time. It seems to be an essay about color theory. Color theory. Let's read. We don't have time for this. No, wait. Yeah, you don't really care. Wait, no. You can go and reread the book about the colors in the secret library if you're so curious. Oh, no, I already did that. With the paper, world one. It's a star chart. Star charts, okay. Something is written on them. Book here. Books, just looking at them gives you a headache. Telescope. It's dusty. What's that? Oh, I've seen one of those before. That's a telescope. I think you watch the sky with it. Like clouds? Like stars, I think. During the night, since they're not here during the day. Stars. Boring. What's this? World globe. We are here. Isabu points to where you are on the lower half of the globe. Regard, the land of change. Kabu is here. Well, that points to a big country far from Bagard. Kabu, a country you visited at least once. And Bamboosh is here. Bonnie points to a spot almost on the edge of Bagard. You look away from the globe. What is supposed to be here? What's this drawing for? It looks pretty good. Not really. It's just dots on lightless paper. I could do that. The dots on the map look like the sky we can see through the window. Could it be some kind of drawing of the stars? Map of the stars? What for? Gently touch the map. For some reason you feel empty. Siffrin wants to go back to the stars, it looks like. Big window. Stars! But don't they only appear at night? We left early in the morning, so it should still be light outside. I've heard it's always nighttime near the king. Maybe this is his influence? It was dark around the house yesterday too, remember? Yeah, that's right. I was confused because it was like nighttime, but I thought it was morning still. Stars. Stars like the king's armor. Stars like the king keeps mentioning. Stars. Like... You should remember them. Something in you tells you you should. Every time you raise your head and look up at them, you feel like it's something you've done dozens, hundreds, thousands of times, but you can't remember any of it. You can't remember what you were even trying to see looking up at them. The king. Every time you face him, he asks you the same question. Do you remember? Remembering is not something you're very good at. There's so much you can't remember. You're a very forgetful person, after all. You can't remember basic items. You forget where you're going half the time. You can barely remember people's names. You've noticed you're starting to forget whole loops. You can barely remember anything that happened before you started looping in time. You can barely remember anything that happened before. Or you breathe out and unclench your fists. What you can and can't remember doesn't matter much now, does it? The king. Does he want you to remember something? Does he... You should go and ask the king what he wants you to remember later. Siff, you okay? Lost in thought, Siffrin? You open your eyes, smile, and shake your head. You have to keep going. Well, unfortunately, we can't keep going. See the stars, but find no meaning. Hi, Nighthawk, big fan of the channel. Super excited to see you take this game on. Oh yes. If I'm correct, I believe I am just about halfway done with the game. I think there's like 6 acts, and I'm in Act 3, I think. It's hard to really tell for sure, because I'm trying my best to avoid spoilers. But I'm pretty sure I'm about halfway done with the game. And once I'm done, I have quite a few ideas for a video that I want to make about it, but I'm not quite sure which I should do first. Anything else I can do on this floor before I loop back? Your room. I guess I'll grab the little gizmo gadget, because why not? Can't really use it though. Oh yeah, that's right, there's this room. I have no idea how to get into this room. Gate is locked. Unlocked by one of those weird word locks. Something written on the lock too. Maybe you should take a closer look. Look at it. Try to read what's written. See if anything changed. Cannot read what it is written above the lock. Just trying to read this makes my head hurt. Nothing changed. I mean, at this point, if I were Siffrin, I would just start saying random words. Like, I mean, there's stars on the door, so I would just start saying stars or something. Stay away, but old owl starts to look closer. Huh. Hey, don't look, it's private. Oh, I've read this already. Milk. Let me double check the observatory just to make sure there's nothing I missed. What happens if I use the coin here? Silver coin. Roll a coin around your pocket. Doesn't look like anything really happens. Times. Clap, clap, clap. You can just actually clap instead of saying clap, clap, clap out loud. Never. Now between your fingers. Between your fingers. I guess there's nothing here. I guess there's nothing really left except to loop back. But I feel like I've kind of been going for a while. Yeah, I've been streaming for about 2 hours. That's usually when I stop. Because if I want to loop back around and then go all the way up to the king, that's probably going to take another 45 minutes. Then again... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna have a lot of free time tomorrow, so I'm also gonna stream this game tomorrow, in case anyone's interested, but I'm gonna stream for like a long time tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm gonna have a lot more free time. So I'll be able to do all that stuff tomorrow. So for now, I'm just gonna loop back to Dormont, maybe talk to Loop one more time, and then I'll end the stream there. Approach yourself in time, start again. Let's go all the way back. You dreamt about someone crying into nothing. Ooh, that's foreboding. Whose voice was it? Whose voice was crying? Who was crying out? Was it the king? Do you know what time you'll be streaming tomorrow? It'll definitely be earlier than it was today. Not super early. I'm going to try to start around 12 p.m. Eastern time, roughly. Maybe a little bit afterwards. It really all depends on when I wake up. Let's do this. Later. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Okay. Let's see if Loop has anything to say. Favorite tree. Talk to Isabu first. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta. Loop refuses to look at my friends. Hey Isabu, I gotta do the thing with favorite tree. Get out, Isabu. No, I'm just kidding. I'll see you later. Hi, Stardust. Are you calling your party family members now? Yes, I am. You know this sounds really awkward, right? No, it doesn't. You're awkward. Aw. Aw, so somehow this one seems to have hit home. Aw. You feel a little bad. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Is there any questions I can ask you? Oh, let's talk about something. Sure. What do you want to talk about? Why you call me Stardust? Because you're what's left, I suppose. What's left? What's left of what? And because it's a cute nickname. You're my little Stardust. Am I like related to you? My little cutie patootie Stardust. Ew. But just say you don't want to answer, it's fine. But it's so much fun to annoy you instead. Distracting people with puns and jokes is the best way to evade stupid questions. Can relate. I had a question about... I guess that's it. Maybe there's more to this. I've been seeing myself in the house. Yourself? Like how? Tell you about how you always saw yourself walking around a few times. Image of yourself walking around the house? Maybe they're reflections? Yeah, I've seen this already. Remnants of your past loops? I wouldn't know. Remnants... Odal uses the same word to describe the sadnesses. Could it be a sadness? Huh. You see a copy of yourself walking around, you assume it's a sadness? Are you sad, Stardust? I'm gonna go ahead and say they're linked to your loops. If they are, you might see them more and more as you loop through time. Yes, I'll already, it's nothing new. Let's talk about something. What should I do next? That's pretty much it. Yep. Okay, so I think that's about it. Yep, I think that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. I want to thank everyone for coming on by today and watching me play in Stars in Time. And hope to see you tomorrow. If you can't make it, the VOD will be uploaded on my channel afterwards. But until next time, thank you all so much for watching, and goodbye.